All right. Nobody responded to my emails. Meg and Chuck are here for moral support. Here we are loading some 10 millimeter. This might be super boring. All right. Just resized 50 pieces of 10 millimeter brass. Going to the range tomorrow, so need to load some up. Mig is here for moral support, and he's being a nag. Bulldog's in bed. It's all right, man. It's all good. I'm wearing my shirt that I was telling Uncle Jim about. That's the dog from Silence of the Lambs. Pat got Uncle Jim that shirt a while back. Actually, my primers are right here. Is there a true necessity for 10 millimeter? Yes. Bears. And it's 1 millimeter bigger than 9 millimeter. Mig, what are your thoughts? Do you have a 10 millimeter? Moose? Yeah, that too. I don't think there are very many moose in Louisiana, though, right, Chuck? $10 millimeter versus a rabbit would be sweet. I'd like to see that, Mig. Make it happen. Yep, that too. I sent email links out. If you guys want a Mig, I sent one to both of your emails. All right, let me get this brass primed. What was I priming last? I don't even know. Looks like 308. So I need the 9 millimeter shell holder for 10 millimeter. Tell me how that works. Got primers. Bullwinkle retired here. Which of both? Rabbits would be cool. If you want to shoot a moose or a bear, go for it, man. Let's see, what did I pay for these primers? No, there's no price tag on it. I bet it was $30 back in the day, before things got stupid. Jay Peterman, what's going on, man? 10 millimeters and 357 mag and a semi-auto that works. True that. Okay, there's 20 primers in this sleeve. This ought to be fun. I'm out of bench space. Need 30 more. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. All right, don't need these. We're not dropping any primers on the floor today. It's not going to happen. As much as you guys would love to see that, I'm sure. hair deeper. Perfect. Yep. I refuse to get into another handgun cartridge. Yeah, that's where I'm at too, Chuck. I'm pretty much over any new cartridges in general. At some point, it eventually all becomes the same thing. Buy a mold, buy the brass, buy the dies, buy the gun, load stuff, and it goes bang. I think I'm just going to stick to what I got. And if anything, just buy new guns for what I already have. Do you tumble your primers first? Sometimes I wet tumble them if they're dirty. That's only if they're really old, though, and they've been sitting on the shelf for a while. So we got 50 pieces of brand new Starline brass here. In case you guys didn't know, buying Starline brass directly from Starline on their website is the absolute cheapest way to do it. And even if it says back ordered, it usually ships within 2 to 3 days. So keep that in mind. Usually. I know Cranky got screwed once. It took him almost a month to get his brass. But most of the time, they're pretty quick to ship on their back orders. Because normally when they open up brass for back orders, that means they have their machine set up to run it. And once they get the order, they got the machines already set up, they'll knock them out. I think I'm going to take this to the garage. Did you ever get that wheel bearing fixed, Mig? One of two. Attaboy. Are you doing both, or are you waiting until the other one goes bad? Or are they both bad and you just don't feel like doing it? Because I can understand that. Tim S., what's going on, man? Thank you guys for showing up. I was about to get on Uncle Jim's chat, but next thing I knew, I went to go find it, and it was gone. Maybe he got discouraged because nobody was hopping on, but I have a 2-year-old and a 2-month-old. I got to get straightened out before I can come down here and play, so that's where I was. Oh. Our first guest. Everybody say hello to Mr. Mario.
Hey!
What's going on, bro?
Oh, living the dream, bro. Living the dream.
Living the dream. I see you got some new boots. You've been doing some new boot goofing?
That's right. Boot goofing, my friend.
New boot goofing?
Yeah, man. It's because I got, my 23 years in the Army kind of messed up my boots, my feet.
Yep.
Wearing boots all the time. So I like to have at least more than one pair and I like to switch them every other day because if not, my feet start freaking dying,
Right.
start hurting like crazy. So
Yeah, especially new boots will tear your feet up too until you get them broke in.
yeah, yeah. So that's what I've been doing. It's just my last pair gave way. I mean, I only had it for like a year and a half, but these were like some cheap ass Wolverine boots. So like they're like not even the top of the line Wolverine, it's just like the lower type. And I'm never doing that shit again.
Right.
You know, because
It,
when I was in the military, I only bought fucking Rockies and Danners. Those are the only boots I ever wore because they were so comfy.
mm-hmm.
You know, and I don't know why I decided to be a cheap ass. Now I'm a civilian. I should have known better, but you know, that's how you learn.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're on your feet for 8 hours a day, man, you want good boots for sure. Definitely. I've been getting Timberland Pros for 12 years now.
Yeah, everybody has their preference. For some reason, I tried the Thorogoods. I went to a boot barn and tried them, and I really liked the way they felt. But I didn't buy them at Boot Barn because I started looking online and I found this company called Midwest Boots,
Mm-hmm.
and they actually give you a $50 or $40 Visa card back, so you get some money back, bro. You know, instead of paying full price at Boot Barn, I get them like $50 cheaper.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I decided to go with them.
Are you buying these for work or just
No, no, it's just all work, man. Yeah, 'cause
gotcha.
yeah, I'm always up and going, and what doesn't help either is the fact that my office is upstairs, so I'm having to go up and down,
Yep.
and yeah, man, because I got like really bad flat feet after all those years of carrying so much weight on my back, and I got that plantar fasciitis, so yeah, man,
Oh yeah.
I gotta take care, you know, take care of my feet, man. Sorry to mean to gross you out with my feet story, but you asked.
It's all good, man. Holy shit, what is going on here?
How the babies?
Oh, they're good, dude. They're awesome.
That's great. That's
The
great.
old, the older one's nuts all the time. She's a big ball of fun, and then
Mm-hmm.
the younger one's coming around. She's starting to get a schedule down and sleep pretty decently, so that's always good.
Yeah, and it's good that you have them so close in age. That way they really get to enjoy themselves together. You know, you get to see them grow together.
Yep.
Um, I don't know. I just think sometimes when there's a huge age gap, then it's really hard for them to kind of adjust. You know, but when they're both little like that, you know, it's an easy adjustment.
Yeah, we wanted them close in age so they can be buddies growing
Yeah.
up.
No, that's cool stuff right there, man. Yeah, and
All right, buddy.
it's fun too, man, because then they're not too far apart from when they go to school. Makes it easier for you guys to plan stuff, you know. So
Yep. Yep. They'll
yeah,
be closer in age for that, and hopefully they'll only be a year apart in school. That way they can copy each other's homework and stuff like that. And
yeah, that's funny, man. So one's a girl, one's a boy.
nope, I got two girls.
Oh, two girls. Oh, well, I feel for you. I had three of them,
Yep, I was
and
gonna say I know you got three. So.
yeah, I had three of them. And they're great. I mean, they're great. You know, they're daddy's girls, so I mean, it was great. But yeah, I remember when they were so little, man. It was tough, man. You know, and they kind of drove my wife crazy because they were so little. And but now that they're older, you know, and they're all grown up, it makes it worthwhile, man. It really does because now we kind of get to enjoy ourselves more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now we're in our mid 40s. You know, we get to go out and do more things, and they're just doing their own thing. You know.
Yep, they're older, taking care of themselves and all that good stuff for sure.
Yeah. No, but girls are really good, man, because they're definitely daddy's girls, so they're definitely gonna be more clingy towards you. So you know,
Yep, I've noticed that.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's gonna upset your wife too because they have a tendency of not taking it well. But no, it's a blessing though, man. Especially if they're both active and healthy and stuff. You know,
Mhm.
that's what we all want. You know, and that's a blessing in disguise.
Definitely. Yep, we got lucky in that area. I think they're both about as healthy as they can be.
Yeah, no, they're great. Oh, did the babies? Yeah, man, babies are my kryptonite, bro. I love babies. And, I love the fact that I got my grandson coming soon, like maybe another 3 weeks, and
Oh, really? That's
yeah,
awesome, dude.
yeah, I know. We're all excited because
Hell
this,
yeah.
we ever had as girls, man. I had three girls. Brother had three girls. You know, my first grandchild was a girl, so we're like, man, when we all gonna get
Oh,
a boy? And finally, it happened. Thank God. So
shit. That's
yeah,
awesome, dude. Congrats.
thanks, man. Yeah, I just hope he doesn't come ginger and blue eyes. Well, he's probably gonna have blue eyes, but ginger and super white. People gonna think I stole the kid. Dude, they think that with my granddaughter, bro. It was the craziest shit.
Where'd you buy that baby from? Where'd you?
Yeah, I know. Seriously, where'd you get that baby? I mean, my wife is super light skinned, so I mean, there's no issue there. But then they see my brown ass with this little white baby with blue eyes. Like, what the fuck?
People walking up. Are you okay? Do you need help?
Seriously, man. Seriously, all I'm saying,
uh,
I go, you racist bastards.
that's funny as hell. Oh, good night, Chuck. Thanks for stopping in, man.
Yeah, hey, I'm sorry if you guys are hitting me up on the side chat. I'm on my phone, so if you guys are saying hi, I apologize for not answering you.
It's all right. I'm trying to highlight him when I see him. Uncle John and Warsaw Patriot and Mark Thomas are all saying what's up. Hobbies Hobo. Mike, how's it going?
Yo, man, what's going on, everybody?
Mig was here. I'm not sure where he took off to. Walter Bunning popped in for a
What?
minute.
Meg was here.
Yeah,
He graced us with his presence.
he sure did.
Wow, I feel special now. So, what are you doing up so late at night, man?
Man, this is my normal free time at night.
And
I'm
and
loading.
do the babies actually sleep all night or what?
So yeah, my oldest daughter will sleep from probably 8 or 9 until 7:30 in the morning,
Oh wow, that's awesome.
and then the younger one, she's 2 months. She'll usually sleep. She'll sleep on me on and off until like midnight or 1 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll feed her and lay her down in the bassinet, and she'll be good until like 6, 7 in the morning.
Yeah,
So we got lucky with our kids sleeping for sure so
yeah,
far. Knock on wood.
yeah. I wish I would have had that. My middle child was a pain in the ass. She was always waking me up in the middle of the night. Didn't get no. I remember that time I was working two jobs too, and that sucked, man.
Ooh, that had to have been rough.
It was. It was.
Oh, I
Good to
couldn't
see my
imagine.
good to see my friend Walter out there.
No, I haven't talked to Walter in quite a while. I miss him.
I'm glad he's doing okay. What's
Me
going on, man?
too. Mig says he's setting up his laptop. Oh shit.
Oh shit. It's on now.
Dude, I think I need a new E clip for my leaf press. You know how it has that little clip that holds your shell holder in?
Are you talking about the? Oh, are you talking about the shell holder?
The shell holder's fine, but on the RAM there's like a round piece of wire that the shell holder clips into, and it holds the shell holder in. And after a while, those go bad, and shit's just not lining up.
What press is that?
This is the Lee Classic Cast
Oh, really?
single stage press.
Wow, you must use the shit out of it. If that's happening to.
I've used this press for 5 or 6 years. I mean, it happens. I've heard of it. You know, Uncle Jim's had that happen to his.
How do you fix it?
Call Lee and they'll send you a new one. You just pop it off and throw the new one on. No big deal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? I gotta admit, Lee does have really excellent customers.
They do. I've never had an issue with getting stuff
They
from them.
don't.
And usually
They don't.
they'll send you stuff for free, and you just got to pay the shipping.
Yeah, they don't give you any trouble at all. They're like, they're so happy you call them because they're thankful that you're using their product.
Right.
Like they get all excited when you're using that. Okay.
Yep. That's how they all should be, dude. I know I've had issues with our CBS customer service.
Yeah, I'm not so happy about Dylan, bro. Dylan is really.
Dylan gave you issues? I thought they had no bullshit warranty.
Nah, well, it's not that. It's just that I bought some dyes, dude, and we're getting close to like a year and a half, and they still haven't fucking get my dyes, bro.
Oh, that
That's
sucks,
bullshit.
dude.
Yeah, dude. And these are the carbide fucking dyes. And I told them, okay, well, give me my money back. And they're like, no, we can't give you your money back because I don't know. They give me some bullshit reason why they didn't want to do it. And I'm like, okay, so what do you guys got? All we have is steel dyes. Huh? What kind of bullshit is this?
Dude, you paid the extra money for them carbide dyes. They ain't cheap.
Yeah, I know that. That's what I'm saying. And I told them, like, look, man, you guys need to fucking come up with a plan, some shit, because this is bullshit.
Yep.
I'm getting ready. You know, I told them straight out, I got a fucking YouTube video. You guys don't want to get some fucking bad PR, man. I suggest you guys start fucking shitting me some dyes.
I mean, I wonder, are they having issues getting the carbide in, or what's the deal?
I don't know, man. But dude, I'm fucking year and a half, and I still got my dyes yet, bro. Like that's bullshit. And every time I called them, they're like, "Oh yeah, I should be here next month. Oh yeah, I should be here next month." I'm like, "Fuck this, man."
Yeah, that sucks, man.
I mean, you're good at taking my money. Fucking be good at fucking giving me what I need.
Yeah,
huh?
For sure.
That's crazy. Yeah, matter of fact, you just reminded me. I need to call those assholes again on Monday. Be like, "Hey, where's my fucking dyes?" Because if not, I will make a video. I don't give a shit.
Right. Yeah, do you call them out?
Yes.
What's Tim S? My son got his first speeding ticket. Oh shit. I've only had one of them in my life.
Yeah, dude, I got one when like my last week before deploying to Iraq, bro. And it was because they called us in. They told us, "Hey, man, you need to be here." So I was fucking rushing to first formation.
Yeah.
I told that to the CHP lady. She didn't care. She still wrote me a ticket. So I said, "Okay, all right, that's how you're gonna play." I took it to my JAG officer, which is like the freaking military lawyer.
Military lawyer, yeah.
Yeah, basically fucking, you know, called the court and told them what happened. They got the judge to dismiss it.
Nice.
Yeah, but I was like, look, man, I even told her, look, I'm getting ready to deploy, and you know, they call me in, they want me in there earlier. Like, this is the reason why I'm speeding. I'm not doing it just for
yeah, just because.
Yeah. Yep. Sure enough, man. That was crazy. And yeah, the last time I got a speeding ticket, I was speeding. I got no excuse on it. I just paid it and shut up. Yeah, I was like, okay, whatever, you got me.
See, when I got mine, it was kind of bullshit because I was 18 years old, you know, just a young kid, and I was doing 45 and a 35. I was on my way to work, so they pulled me over. You know, I was being really respectful to the cop. I said, "Hey, you want me to put my cigarette out?" He's like, "No, you're good. Go ahead." And he goes, "You know why I pulled you over?" I said, "Yeah, I was doing 45 and a 35." And I was just being honest with him. I figured, yeah, maybe if you're straight up with him, he'll cut you a break. Dude, hell no. He came back with that ticket in like 2 minutes. Just, yeah. I was like, all right, well, next time I'll just play dumb.
Yeah, and that sucks, man. You know, most of the time, you know, he could have just given you a warning or whatever, but I know those guys like here in California don't ever get pulled over by the CHP, dude. They they will give you a ticket regardless. Believe me,
Really?
if they're pulling you over, trust me, you're getting a ticket because
That sucks.
he's already justified probable cause to give you a ticket. And any of my trucking buddies out there, they know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know if Idaho's on here or
I don't think I've seen him pop in yet. I sent him an
yeah,
email.
who's another guy that's a truck driver? I can't think of him right now.
Jerry 1911.
Yeah, Jerry's definitely one. Yeah, but those guys can tell you if you ever travel to California, fuck, man, don't speed, don't speed, man. Those CHP guys, they're sneaky as hell too, man. They'll hide in places you didn't think they would hide. Like for example, like my over here in California, the way the infrastructure's set, right? You have like um, they built like bridges to go over where the freeways are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, and there's a downhill underpass that's right there as you're going towards the freeway.
Oh,
Well,
so they'll sit on
so,
the overpass and get you while you're going
yeah,
downhill.
exactly.
Bastards. That's
Yeah,
dirty.
or what they'll do is they will, like, let's say you're in the rural road, right? And they would park they would park, like, let's say if it's got some sort of a space where they can't see you as you're driving, they will park on the opposite side of the road. Like, let's say that crossroad that's right there, they'll just park maybe 5-6 yards away from where the intersection's at, and
Mm-hmm.
just be out there with their freaking with the speed gun, just wait to see somebody's speeding. Like, they're sneaky as hell, bro.
Yep. It sucks. A lot of times they'll sit on the rural highways here at night and there are no street lights, no nothing. And they'll just be sitting there, blacked out, pitch black, and you won't see them till it's too late and they already got you.
Yeah, I mean, um, but is Iowa more? You're in Iowa, right? No,
Yep.
you're in Iowa. Iowa. Is What's the speed limit on the highways? Is 70?
It depends. And if you get a 2-lane rural highway, they're all 55. The interstate is 70 for the speed limit, so you can go 75 and you're fine.
Okay.
Some of the 4 lanes are 65, but once you get out towards like Interstate 80 in Iowa City, it jumps up to 70.
Uh huh. Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
speed because
Much.
speeding wastes too much gas in my mind.
No, I get you. No, unless you really need to get there, but yeah, even in that
Right.
case. So can truck drivers drive as fast as you guys, or do they have to go at a lower speed?
No, they can drive as fast as their governor allows them to. Some of them have speeds that are set by their companies. This truck can't go over 65 or something like that. But yeah, they can zoom along as far as I know. I've been passed by semis on the freeway. Walter Bunning says I have 2 tickets, one for going too fast, one for going too slow. They cancel out. Yep, that's right. Was one cheaper than the other? Mario, just in case you don't know, you're muted. Mad Sexy Zero, what's going on, man? Most tickets are close to two. Oh, he must have got a phone call. Most tickets are close to $200. Yikes! I think mine was 60. What's up, bro?
Yeah, sorry about that, man. Because
It's
my
all
wife
good.
called me. And I was on the phone because I'm on my phone.
No, it's all good.
Yeah. Oh, so they can actually go as fast as the governor, whatever thing lets them go, huh? That's crazy. That's scary, bro. Because you
Mm-hmm.
stop and think about it, how fast these big rigs are and how much stuff they got. I mean, you know how long it takes them to freaking stop, and they're
Yep.
going 70 miles an hour on the freaking freeway. Hell no, that's scary.
See, we don't have the stop and go traffic like you guys do though. Like the freeways here are almost always like you're going 70 the whole time you're on the freeway. We don't have
Well,
traffic jams and shit like that here. So I mean they kind of can, you know, within
right.
within
No.
their limit of safety, you know, they'll do it
Well, I mean, really, the only place that there's stop and goes is really in a bigger cities.
like around
Once
LA
you
and
get,
stuff.
yeah, once you get out of the city, it's not as stop and go is pretty wide open. But
Gotcha.
um, the my
Still sketchy though.
no, that is still sketchy because believe it or not, we do have I don't know how it might be in Iowa. I'm sure it's just as bad, but the uh the the traffic of where I'm at, we get a lot of big rigs because where we are, we're pretty much kind of centralized to the state. So there's a lot of distribution centers here. So we
Hmm.
get a bunch of freaking trucks all over the place around here. And on
Yep.
top of that, they have to go on the grapevine. So I'm sure you guys heard of the grapevine. But basically, the grapevine is just uh, one huge freaking mountain. It's like 5,000 feet mountain, right? And it's the main highway that leads from the San Joaquin Valley to LA. And whenever there's snow or anything like that, or fire from wildfires, and they shut it down,
Hmm.
it affects commerce like bad, bro. Like it affects the West Coast. It affects pretty much everybody in the Midwest because so many trucks are passing through here.
Right. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. So
And you guys probably aren't that
unfortunately,
used to driving through snow out there, you know.
yeah. Well, not yet. Not well. Yeah. But the thing about it is that because the downhill is so steep, that's the reason why it's so scary.
Yep.
Because and you got some of these trucks that are fully loaded, and it doesn't matter how good brakes they got, they still.
Yeah, you hit your brakes, that trailer is just gonna fold your truck in half and
Yeah.
jackknife. Yep.
Yeah. Um. I don't know. Even our freeways over here, they have like this. I mean, I forgot what this called. But anyways, it's kind of like if for some reason the trucker loses their brakes, it has like a ramp
Oh
on
yeah, they're
the side of
the
the freeway.
runaway truck ramps.
The runaway truck, yes, yes, we have a bunch of them over here because we've actually had a couple of trucks that I've actually had to use it because they lose their brakes and they're coming downhill. You're like, holy shit.
Yep.
Yeah, but California is a stickler for fucking 55. They do not let any truck go faster than that, even when they get outside of the city. Their 55 is all around the state, and truckers hate coming through California because they have to go so freaking slow, and it slows them down to the point that sometimes they actually have to stay an extra night.
Yep.
Or
Time
because
is money, man.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
good night, Walter. See trucks going towards
Walter.
Monterey, smoke their brakes, and sometimes catch fire.
Yeah, and I've seen that a lot too, man. It's scary as shit.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I bet you see some good stuff out there on the Pennsylvania Turnpike there, Mark Thomas.
yeah.
Yikes.
So, what is the Pennsylvania Turnpike? What does it connect to? It connects to New York and all the other stuff, right?
I'm not exactly sure. Mark Thomas would probably have an answer for that one.
Yeah, because I think that kind of connects to Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, and also New Jersey and New York and all the other places around it.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I trip out about the East Coast, man. You can be from one city to the other in 2-3 hours. I'm like, that is crazy. Over here, hell no, man. Like, let's say you want to go to San Diego, that's 6 hours one way, bro.
Just because of the traffic, or just at the distance, you know?
It's both because the fact that you have to go through LA traffic, which takes forever to get through there,
Right.
and then after that you got to hit all the traffic from Orange County, which is another big, part of LA. down
Right.
in the south. And yeah, and then you pass all that, then you can finally start getting into San Diego County. But by that time that happens,
So
you
if
know,
there was no traffic, how long would it take? 3, 4
um,
hours?
4.5 hours probably. Still, I mean, still
Okay.
is very far.
Damn.
It's very far. From my house to San Diego, it's still far.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like.
this state is freaking huge, man.
Oh yeah, California is massive. From north to
Yeah,
south, shit.
yeah. North South, which is as big as Texas. At least I think so.
Right.
If we're going east and west in Texas, and then same thing going north and south.
Yep.
It's
I think so too.
yeah, it's pretty massive.
I'll be right
And
back.
then
I gotta grab my 1911.
oh, go ahead now. Yeah, let me see if I can get with the guys here. The comments. Oh, I can see them now. All right.
Alright, I gotta turn my camera off for a minute so YouTube doesn't get mad at us. Hey, garage guy, what's going on, man?
Garage guy is here. Welcome, sir.
All right.
Garage guy. I honestly don't recall, but has he ever made like videos about his garage?
I'm not exactly sure. I think I've seen some videos on his channel.
Yeah, maybe a tour of his garage since he's called Garage Guy. That would be more gooder. So, hey, where the hell is Uncle Jim at?
I don't know. I don't even know what happened with his chat.
Well, I got a feeling he probably ran out of time because last week's chat ran over like 6 hours, bro. I was like, holy crap, dude.
Oh yeah, I think
You
you're
guys
right.
went 6 hours?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if not longer, because I know I got off and they went for a little bit longer after I pieced out.
Yeah. I mean, what's the limit that StreamYard gives you?
Is it 20 hours a month?
That's a lot of hours, bro.
I'm
And
not
for free?
sure. Yeah. Yep.
Wow, that's pretty damn good. But before, when we were just when YouTube had the whole thing where it was live, I mean, there's times that guy would be in there for 8 hours, bro.
Oh yeah, when we used to do like Google Hangouts, we'd be on here for 8-10 hours easy all the time.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember one time I fell asleep early because I had to get up early to work, and I checked my YouTube. You guys are still on. I'm like, what the hell? Crazy shit.
That
Man.
tends to happen.
Yeah.
Shit, I need to clean my chamber. Dang it.
So, what brand of 1911 do you have?
I have. Hang on, I'm gonna grab some stuff here. Mine's a Springfield Ronin.
Okay.
That's my 10 millimeters is Springfield, and then my 45 is a Ruger.
Oh, okay.
The Springfield is. I think my Ruger is built better than the Springfield, to be totally honest.
Really?
Yeah, the Springfield. I mean, it's rougher. It's tighter. Yeah, it's not as well refined as my Springfield or my Ruger. I'm sorry.
Is the Springfield made in the U.S.?
Yeah, it's made in Geneseo, Illinois. Yep. I mean, it's still fine, but I do know that I had to get my barrel reamed because the chamber was undersized and it wouldn't even plunk test factory ammo. So that was strike one. Strike two, I had to take a file to my slide stop because the slide stop was just like a square cut. It was super jagged. And I wasn't happy about that because you couldn't take it in and out without scratching your gun. So I got that taken care of. And yeah, it's just just some smaller things that I didn't have issues with on my Ruger. If I would have found a Ruger in 10 millimeter, I probably would have bought that over the Springfield. To be totally
Dude,
honest.
I guarantee that probably what's his name? Uh, what's that? What's that other one? Palmetto State Armory probably better than that thing, man. Because I remember Alan bought a 10 millimeter from now what's that? Not
From
Palmetto.
Palmetto.
It's what do you call it?
Oh, yeah,
God, what is the name of that?
I know Mig has one. What is the name of that? Damn it, Rock Island.
Yeah, Rock Island. There you go. Yeah.
Yep, I'm kind of thinking so too. You know, in a way.
He got a 10 millimeter Rock Island, bro, and that thing runs flawless, bro.
Yep. Oh,
I was like, wow, a Rock Island. It was, yeah, man. I mean, like, I was really surprised how good that thing is. But then it struck me not too long ago. I saw a documentary about the Philippines and how they make guns over there.
mm-hmm.
So I guess way back in the day, one of the big companies used to produce all the 1911s over there, and the Philippines got really really good at manufacturing them and making them. And then I forgot. I think the company decided to get out of the Philippines, go someplace else. But Filipinos got so good at doing them, they were doing them by hand, bro. They would do them in the garage and work on them, and then they sell them. And I mean,
Hell
we're
yeah.
talking like tight tolerance, freaking 1911s. Like, maybe you buying like an Ed Brown or one of those really big high end 1911 makers,
Mm-hmm.
and probably just as good as that.
I
Yeah.
believe it, man. I know Mig really likes his, and I've shot Migs, and yeah, they're solid. I'll give them that. I would have bought one, but the only ones that I could find around here were way overpriced. Like you can get them for $550, something like that. And I saw them at local gun stores for like $800-900. I'm like, yeah, I ain't paying that.
Yeah. You know what I don't get is 10 millimeter is actually a very popular round, but yet very few manufacturers make it.
Mm-hmm.
But yet these are the same manufacturers that would make a 38 Super or a 5.7 or
Yep.
a funky cartridge, and they think somehow that's going to sell more. I
And
don't
I've
get it.
actually, yeah, I've talked to a guy that I know that works at Springfield, and he was like, yeah, 10 millimeter is just not that popular. I'm like, dude, are you nuts? It's blowing up. It's getting huge.
Well, maybe I
Or
mean
maybe
it,
they
it
don't
could.
sell as many. I don't know.
Well, it could be. I mean, because I noticed that most people that reload are starting to get into 10 millimeter.
Mm-hmm.
One, because they don't have to pay the astronomical amount of money for 10 millimeter if you reload it yourself. I mean, if you're buying 10 millimeter off the shelf, that thing is super expensive,
Right.
But I think what's intriguing to reloaders is that, hey, you know what? I can do a 10 millimeter round for fucking half of what I would pay at the store.
Oh yeah, if not cheaper, especially when you're casting your own bullets for
Exactly.
sure.
So I'm thinking that a lot of us that reload that are in the gun community, 10 millimeter suits us. And I mean, it's kind of crazy. You're gonna hate me for saying this, bro, but I kind of like the Glock 10 millimeter. I don't know why, but I just love the way it shoots. It's like it's
Yeah,
just
I ain't gonna hate you
built.
for saying that. I'm
It
not Scotsman.
Yeah, it just shoots so well, bro. I mean, honestly, I think the Glock shoots way better in 10 millimeter than it does in 9 millimeter. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna get some hate out of that because I've shot both of them, and I don't know. I shot that Glock, dude, and I thought my hand was gonna be dying after I started shooting it because I have a Glock 23, and I hate shooting that gun. that gun is not fun to shoot at all, man. Like I'll probably shoot a box of ammo, and after that, I don't want to touch it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because it's so snappy, bro. And I'm thinking, this is a fucking 40 Smith & Wesson. Like, why is it so snappy? But yeah, I don't know, man. That Glock for me is like it was butter. I was like, wow, this thing just shoots wow.
Yep. I've never shot a Glock in 10 millimeter, but I know Uncle Jim loves his. I believe you. I bet it's a
Well,
smooth shooter.
if you ever get to the Utah Ponderosa, you should definitely check it out. Yes.
I'm sure I'll make my way back over there again someday. Oh, who's this?
Oh.
Oh, there's Mig and his motorcycle.
Oh wow. Hi,
What's that?
Meg.
What's up, buddy?
Well,
Hey.
I got my laptop to work in the garage.
Wow.
All right,
Welcome.
dude. Your facial hair is back to normal. It's weird.
Yeah, dude, you don't look like a bum. For a minute, I thought you had that fucking sign that says "will work for food." Yeah, but it's good to see you, Meg. How's the
Yeah.
family? How's the family,
For
buddy?
sure.
Well, they all went to bed.
Oh, that's good.
I brought my laptop outside. I got my camera on my helmet, connected it to the laptop.
Oh, okay.
And I got my laptop connected to my work phone's Wi-Fi.
Man, you are just getting crazy with this thing.
Hell yeah. Screw the company.
Yeah.
I got an external microphone. Can you hear that?
Yeah, we could definitely hit. Man, look at you, man. Go ahead with your best self.
He's got the setup.
Hey, I'm on my phone, so I can't really tell what kind of motorcycle that you got.
It's a big black one.
Nice. I could tell that.
Mine. I was hoping to catch Walter before he left.
Oh yeah, Walter had to go, bro. I guess he was tired or not feeling well. I don't know. But you know, I mean, he's still recovering. He's still not 100%. So
Right, I
don't
could just show him a motorcycle that's not all wrecked and rub it in a little bit.
oh, that's messed up, dude.
That ain't right.
That's messed up. You better knock on wood or make sure you have a bell on that freaking motorcycle because that's not good.
I'm not sure what all happened with his accident.
I don't either, man. I'm just glad he's okay though.
Yeah, me too. That shit's scary. I've been there.
Yeah, because I think if I recall, he said he had to drop his motorcycle or something.
Yeah, I guess he laid it down as opposed to getting in a much worse accident.
Yeah, I mean that's a smart move.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He knows what to do then.
Yeah, I sold my bike, bro. I'm like, I'm good. I love the Harley, man, but it was like, unfortunately,
I have the option to just take the ditch.
Nice, worked out for you.
Yeah, if I want to, I could just. If I get chased by cops, I could just start cutting through yards and nobody can stop me.
I mean, you do live in Wisconsin. I mean, you
Yeah.
can do that. You can do that.
Yeah, I can get away with it.
Yeah, you can do it.
1.240.
Yeah. How's the weather over there in Wisconsin?
I want to say right now it's mid-high 60s.
Oh man, really? Wow.
Yeah, I figured I'd sit outside and do this.
That is nice. Mid 60s? Man, I wish I had that.
I think it's 69 here. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what my
71.
computer says anyways. 69.
Hey,
Come on.
nice.
Why isn't this on the plug test? Is the question.
Yeah. So is that your project bike, Mig, or is that just
Is that my what?
Is that like your project bike, or is it you pretty much complete with your bike as far as what you're gonna do to it?
No, I'm still. I brought it into the garage. There's a kill switch wired into the kickstand, and I want to
Oh,
bypass that one because I just be driving down the road, my heel will hit the kickstand, and it'll cut off.
oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, so I'm gonna bypass it. That's why I got it in here and figured I could work on that tonight. At least listen to the chat.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you could join us.
George joining you, yeah.
It's good to
Yeah.
see you.
Yeah, it's good seeing you, buddy. Yeah. But yeah. It's crazy.
Just barely poking up.
It's crazy how crazy is crazy how it is everywhere around the country. I thought it was just like certain parts of the country. No. Um I was listening on the radio that this in Portland and in Washington State they're actually gonna hit 100 in this weekend. And these places are not used to that type of weather. And
Right.
in most cases, majority of them don't even have central air. Because it doesn't get that hot over there. I think if I recall back when I was stationed in Washington, the hottest it would probably get was maybe 89 degrees, 85 degrees. That was as far as it got.
Yeah, I don't have central air.
You know?
No.
I couldn't live without it.
And how hot does it get over there? And
I think the hottest I've seen is like 104.
okay, but then you gotta factor the humidity for you guys. That's even more horrible.
It doesn't get too bad.
Oh yeah.
Like we've had a dry spell like everybody else, but
7.5.
it's the cold that gets me.
Oh yeah, dude. Especially over there in Wisconsin. You guys get some crazy ass weather over there.
I work in a foundry, so I'm dealing with hot all the time.
Oh man. That's crazy. Wow. So how much steel do you guys produce a day?
How much what?
Steel.
I work with aluminum.
Oh, aluminum. Oh, okay.
Aluminum.
Oh wow.
Aluminium.
Uh-huh.
And on a day we do about 85,000 pounds.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So who usually buys that much freaking aluminum and what they use it for?
We do a lot of stuff for fire trucks and window manufacturers.
Oh, okay.
Like, okay, do you have you being in the military, you know the railing they put on the 6x6s
Yeah.
to hold the troops in?
Uh-huh.
It's just like a big beveled piece.
Right.
I make that.
No shit.
Yeah, it's
Do extrusions, right?
yeah.
Wow. So you guys actually are a contractor for the Department of Defense, huh?
Yeah. We
Wow.
do government work. We do a lot of fire trucks and stuff. All right, so that siding thing, if you look at it from the side, it looks like that,
Right.
and then it mates. Okay, this part mates with itself if it was reversed, and it makes it twice as high.
Right.
But yeah, I make that,
Huh. Interesting.
and then it goes to wherever and gets the really thick paint on it.
Yeah. The paint that gives you cancer. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Fine.
all of them.
Yeah. Nah. But dude, this this paint that the military uses on the vehicles, that is very toxic, dude. It's like I think it's worse than lead paint.
but it's cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's made by the lowest bidder, bro. I mean, come on.
For sure. And then it'll maybe be made by the lowest bidder, then the government will pay twice as much for it.
Yeah, yeah, and it trips me out how people buy into this nonsense. Um, and wait, and now wait, this is actually military grade. I'm like, in my mind, like that thing's a piece of shit as far as I'm concerned, because that shit is cheap.
Yeah, when civilians hear military grade, they go ooh ah. When military guys they hear it, they go oh shit.
That's some cheap shit. You got option B. Yeah, you got option B. Yeah.
Chris 338 says Kark paint.
Oh, is that what it's called?
I don't know.
It might be it.
Is Kark short for carcinogen?
I'm not sure, buddy. I'm not a mechanic or anybody that dealt with that kind of stuff. I just usually picked it up.
Carcinogen is what causes cancer. That's what you call something that does cause cancer.
Oh, I see.
Like
Yeah.
cigarettes. Cigarettes are carcinogens. And the chemicals in them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's addictive. Carcinogen.
I mean, yeah, just everything bad for you is addictive, isn't it? I
I
couldn't
think a
imagine.
cancerous one is a different name.
I couldn't imagine smoking a cigarette right now. Blah.
Right. Yeah, I know. I can relate.
My wife always talks about that. Like, sometimes I just want to smoke. I'm like, nope, not me. It's been, 5 years now? Not longer than that.
Yeah, you definitely would not agree with that.
No. Nope, I'm good on that. I think I'm going to load 10 rounds of this and call it good because it's kind of sketchy.
Are you loading those hollow points?
Oh, no. I'm loading some bullets that CW Longshot sent me.
Oh, so you gave up with those hollow points?
No, I got a bunch loaded up already. I am going to load some more, though, because we're going to the range tomorrow.
Wee.
We range day.
Hey, those look familiar.
I just found those cleaning my garage today.
Sweet.
Um,
Yeah, I'm
Fun
curious
when
to
you're
see
just
whether
working outside and you bam bullets.
bonus. I'm curious to see whether those will plunk in your barrel all right or not. Because I know my barrel was giving me a hard time, so I had to go get them reamed out.
Oh, do I have to size those? I don't know.
Nope, I already sized them.
Okay. All right. Then I wouldn't worry so much.
It wouldn't hurt to double check. They should be 401.
Okay. I should write that down.
I just remember 1,000th over.
yeah. Remember,
normal
it's
40
military
cal.
grade.
What's that?
So, yeah, remember, it's military grade.
Military surplus.
I really don't know why they buy into that bullshit, man. Like, military grade. We're like, well, that means it doesn't mean what you think.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. They think civilians don't know any better, and they're right. I mean, for the most part.
I swear, if I had to watch one of those fucking Bell and Howell commercials again, talking about those piece of shit, cheap ass flashlights or military grade, I'm gonna slap their ass. I never used a Bell and Howell in any kind of situation. I can tell you that much.
I don't know much about flashlights.
Good
night, Mark Thomas.
All I ever used was Streamlight or Surefire. That was it.
Right.
They work, but then you kind of thankful you have them. But then you get out and you got to turn in some other stuff in, and you got to buy it with your own dime. And like, damn, this thing is expensive.
Garage guy says he was stationed at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. 100-degree weather was a normal day during the summer.
Relaxing Jackson. What you do over there, man? You a cook or mechanic? What you do?
Sounds like my kind of place, relaxing Jackson. Oh, see you later, Mario. He'll be back. They're talking about restricting flashlight power in Canada now because of those ads. Man, that sucks.
Well, I see a black market coming then.
Yeah. Mike, I'll vouch for you if you ever want to move across that southern border.
Oh man.
One more of these. Then I'm going to go back to my normal load, I think. I might load some CW's hollow points too.
Hey, you guys had a hard time finding powder?
Alliant powder, yes. Hodgdon powder, no. Alliant powder is almost impossible.
I don't have any problems.
Well, you don't reload.
I don't look, so I don't have any problems finding because I don't look.
Gee, thanks, Meg.
That's why I keep telling people: if you're worried about it, don't do it. And one thing I try to emphasize a lot is instead of doing 3 bullets per grouping, just do 1. There's your average, 1/4 inch, bam.
I'm not gonna empty this damn thing out. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep using it.
Dude, yeah. Last time in that last chat, we had we had Pat, right? Pat starts getting the late night munchies, and decides to go to the little taco guy at the corner, and he puts that shit on live, bro. And here comes Uncle Jim dying because like, I want some real Mexican food. And he's watching this dude make a quesadilla and all kinds of shit. And he's fucking like salivating, bro. Like his head hurts just looking at that.
I think he does that to Uncle Jim on purpose.
Poor Uncle Jim.
Booze and Bullets says there's some Alliant 2400 8-pound jug on Mid-South Shooter Supply right now. 2400 is good for a bunch of stuff, isn't it? 300 Blackout, 357 Magnum.
Yeah. No, that's good stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Good night, Tim.
Yeah, the thing that I really like Alliant because I like that power pistol. I really love that. And I mean,
Yes, sir.
Man, I'm telling you, I just love the way the guns shoot with that freaking powder, man. And and then you get something different. You're like, I would probably say the only one that's kind of equivalent to me over power pistol is what do they call that thing? Damn it! Now I gotta go to my garage and look at it. I forgot the Hodgdon powder. Yeah.
HP 38 or CFE pistol.
No, not CFE pistol. It's it's right here. The Tight Group.
Tight Group.
Yeah.
Tight Group can get really spicy really fast, though.
Yeah, that's why I don't like using it, man.
Yeah.
I'm a little scared sometimes. I don't get crazy. I don't go crazy in that sucker because I don't feel like my pistol. I don't want it to blow up, but I don't know. When I use power pistol, even if you just add a little bit, it's just I don't know, just shoots better. But I think maybe it's just preference, or I don't know, because you also didn't you also use the blue dot or whatever it was?
Yeah, I used True Blue for 9mm.
Yeah, True Blue. There you go.
Yep, that was a decent one. I like power pistol better though.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. So where's
as long as I can find it?
Where's the Legion make their powders at? Is it in Europe?
Sweden.
Oh, maybe that's what's so hard to find. All the way to
Well,
Sweden.
I think most of them are made in Sweden. A couple of them might be made in Belgium. I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. That sucks though, because it has to get exported, and I can guarantee you, there's probably cases of that crap in one of those freaking ships up in L.A. Harbor and shit.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh man, that's
Alliant actually buys that from the factory in Sweden. From okay, so there's a the ammunition company down. I think it's in Florida somewhere. What's one of the capes down in Florida? Is it Canaveral, Cape Cod?
yeah.
Anyways, there's a crazy ammunition manufacturer down there. I'm talking like high tech shit. I think they use the Swedish powder, and then Alliant buys them from them. If I remember right, I was reading about it. I can't remember the name of the actual company though. But I was trying to see if I could just get a hold of them and get Alliant powder directly through them, but I never tried.
Let's get one of them big ass tubs, you know, like the ones that come in from the manufacturer.
Yeah, just send me a barrel.
Yeah,
barrel full of powder. All right, 5 more of those, then I'll switch over to his hollow points.
Hey, so that single stage Lee, is it which one do you have? The aluminum or the cast iron one?
Cast iron.
Yeah.
Yep, the Big Daddy. It was the first press I ever bought and got started loading on. Seen a lot of rounds on this press.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes for some reason, as much as I love my progressive presses, I tend to kind of steer myself towards a single stage. I don't know why.
Well, you have a Lee Classic Cast turret, don't you?
Yeah.
That's one I would really like to pick up. I think I would enjoy that one a lot.
Oh yeah.
I don't have a turret press, so if I want to load like 38 special, it's all one at a time on a single stage. I think it'd be better to have a turret for it.
Oh okay.
Because that way, once you already got your load figured out, you can just set up your auto drum and all that stuff and just bang
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, it makes it so much better. It really does.
A little bit faster for sure.
I know Uncle Jim loves his.
Yep. I would like to have one too, I think. And they're not that bad price. I think you can get one for like $120.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you remember, for the longest, you can find anything online, man. Everything back order or sold out.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm noticing that a lot of the stuff is coming back.
Yep.
In some cases, they even have it in stock. You're like, what the hell? But yeah, craziness.
Yeah. I've seen some stuff coming back too. And actually, if you're looking on Lee's website, they have like their closeouts, or I forget what the name of the section is on their website, but it's for like remanufactured stuff. They had the value turret, not the classic turret, but the value turret on there for like $35 or $45. It was cheap. I think Booze and Bolts are the one that put that on Discord. Yeah, it's like a remanufactured turret press. It's not, like I said, it's not the one you have. It's the one that kind of looks like the Auto Breach Lock Pro.
But the value press is good because it's got enough clearance, especially if you're doing like a rifle.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect for that. So I don't discredit that. I think the value press is pretty good for the money, and especially if you're just using it for, let's say 223, which is something you like doing a lot, man,
Mm-hmm.
you can go through 223 like crazy in that sucker.
Yep. He actually put it in the side chat. I remember seeing that on Discord, Booze and Bullets, and I just saw your comment. $38 for a value turret press on Lee's website. That is nuts.
That is sold out.
No, I think they're still available. I just checked yesterday.
Wow.
So yeah, that's what I was thinking, Mike. They're probably about 100 and something US and Canadian, probably a little bit more. All right, now
That's crazy, man. Because when you look at the Lee website, it doesn't look like it's very user friendly, because it's not really. And that's
right.
why I really decided to buy anything from there, because I figured they send everything out to their retailers that they use to send stuff out, and I figured that's how they got a majority of the stuff. But
Mhm.
after talking to you and some of the other YouTubers, like, nope, a lot of people have a tendency of just being pretty hands on with their stuff.
Yeah, they'll sell stuff on their website. You got to be careful buying new stuff though, because you can definitely get the new stuff cheaper other places than Lee's website, especially bullet
Yeah,
molds.
yeah, and I think you gotta be careful regardless, man. Especially when it's you know
Oh shit, that's why these aren't 401 at all. Fuck.
Start over.
Not my bullets, Mig.
Still.
Well, I was wondering why those last ones weren't passing the plunk test, and I bet you if I measure those are 403 as well. They look like they've been sized though, unless my calipers are lying. Okay, these are 401. Okay, so those are good.
Maybe you need a new barrel.
No. We ain't going down that road. Okay, yeah, these are 401.
More crimp.
This one's definitely 403. Yikes. Okay. So I gotta size these. No big deal.
A lot more crimp.
Yeah, just cram it in there. It'll be fine. All right, I gotta switch laundry. I will be right back.
And I'm all alone. Hi, everybody.
yeah. Why don't you introduce yourself to the side chat and panel? Oh, it's just me and Tin Man here. Hey, so Meg, so how's your 3D printer? Is that working pretty good still?
I don't know. I haven't touched that for a long time. Probably at least a year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't touched it.
Is it just because you don't have anything going on, or is it messed up?
I want to say there was something wrong with it. And I think it was fixed, but I just haven't done anything.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I've been trying to put my efforts elsewhere.
Yeah, it's understandable. It's understandable, especially right now. You gotta take advantage of of the weather you have because, I mean, how long are your winters over there? Like 3 or 4 months?
Well, it's not bike season for half the year.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think I finally started to ride when I was hitting low 50s, and that was late April,
Okay.
early May maybe, and then you have to pretty much shut down mid October.
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying the 50 miles per gallon versus 24.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure you are, because um, you know, gas price. I mean, I pay a lot for gas here, regardless. But I think half of the country is not used to that. They're not used to paying so much money for gas.
Right. And now it's just do what I can to save the money.
Yeah. What's it at right now? Like four something over there?
I think here it's like 390 something.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not good either.
It's not good either because I mean, uh,
I think it got up to like 418.
oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, but your cost of living is it's not
It's
as
it, yeah,
crazy.
it's not bad.
Yeah. But it still affects you in the bottom dollar because, in most cases a lot of people are getting, paid their wages based on the cost of living over there.
Right, yeah. Cost
And
of living's low, so is hourly wage. I think Tin Man probably makes more than me.
no kidding.
I can guarantee that.
Wow.
He only works like 40 hours overtime a week.
Damn.
And I don't get overtime, so
Oh, okay.
I usually I'll work like 5 or 8 hours overtime a week, but it's been 6 days a week for a long time. It's getting old.
that's one benefit for I went from union to a company job. I get paid for 45 hours a week no matter what.
I just
So,
honestly don't think the union jobs really. I mean, I just don't see the need. I mean, I just
right.
think.
I paid, you know, I started paying off $25 a month for union dues, and by the time I got out of the union, I was paying like 48. And they give you a little card with your name on it. And for 20 years, they couldn't spell my name right on that card. So I was like, fuck it. They can't spell my name right. I'm not giving them $40 a month.
Seriously, man.
It's not hard when I actually have to write down my name and give it to them written down, and they can't figure it out.
What the hell? You got like a crazy Polish last name or some shit or what?
No, it's a crazy Swedish first name.
Come on, Swedish last names are not that bad, bro. Everything ends with a SON. I mean, fuck. How can you fuck that up?
No, I don't have that one. I
Oh,
have a Swedish name, which it doesn't end in ski either. Not son or ski.
okay.
But if you want to get technical,
I thought ski was Polish.
Yeah, I thought so too.
technically, where's the camera? Okay, for immigration, when my great grandfather came here, his last name was Peterson. But when he
Uh-huh.
went through
Listen,
when he went through Ellis Island or whatever, they said no. There's been too many Petersons today. Pick a different name. So he picked a different name. So he got to pick a name, and I guess it was a royalty name back then. So he went with that. But the funny thing is, I'm a Peterson, and literally, my dad's name is Peter, so I am a Peterson. I think that's hilarious.
It is.
And then if we kept going with that, my kid's name would have been Christopherson, but that didn't happen.
Not that bad. How you fuck that up? No, where I get messed up is with the Polish last names. Those I remember I had two Polish kids in my platoon.
Okay, Mario. How do you my first name is Christopher.
Okay.
How do you spell Christopher? You're
CHRI
wrong. Start over.
CR
Wrong.
KR.
Yep, keep going.
So KRISTOPHER.
Wrong.
Well, what the fuck, bro? What kind of fucking name you got?
It's 2 and 4, not
Oh,
t,
well,
not t, fur.
that's shit you guys made up then. The fuck?
It's Chris 2 4. Super easy, really easy. Can't do it right, people.
Okay. Are you done ranting?
Mhm. I'm good for now.
Okay, good. All right. Okay.
It's just funny.
It is.
And even funnier, right? Okay, even better. That's my name. My older brother's name is Michael. How do you spell Michael?
Oh, I'm not even gonna say now, especially the way you guys do it. Fuck that.
How do you spell Michael? I can't spell it. How do you spell it?
MICHAEL.
That sounds right. I'll go with that. That sounds like the right way to spell Michael, right? Okay, my little brother's name is Jacob. How do you spell Jacob?
With a K or a C?
How do you spell Jacob?
A JACOB.
That also sounds right. That's how his name is spelled.
Right.
What happened to me?
But they jacked up Christopher.
Yeah, I guess they let my grandparents name me.
Yeah. Blame it on the grandparents. They're gone.
Yeah, even my middle name is no. You don't want to know that one.
Uncle Jim, I know I sent you an invite because you ended your chat in like 45 minutes.
Oh, he's
Okay.
coming back. I'll leave then. It's fine.
That's fucked up.
I'm just joshing.
That's messed up, man. They messed up your name, bro. I think they were drunk. I think they were drunk when they came up with your name, bro. That's what it was.
Whatever. It's really funny when you go somewhere and they ask for your name. You say your name and you wait like 2 seconds. You go with a K.
Like what?
And I just scratch it out and start over.
Yeah. Huh? Okay. How about you just write it? Here you go. Here's a piece of paper. Tell me how your name is.
Everybody spells my name with a C as well. So I got to do the same thing. They spell Curtis with a C. I'm like, nope, it's a K, bro.
Right, and you wait for them to start filling out a little bit. Like, no, with a K.
Yeah, the way I look at it, man, is if you fuck up Mario, you never had Nintendo in your life.
So here's a funny story about that. There's a kid I work with named Mario, and it's spelled Maerio.
Oh, that's not
like Mario. It's really weird.
That's like the way fucking dumbass Scotsman says my name. Yeah, his pronunciation is all fucked up.
That sounds like a Gen Z thing.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a Wallace Clan thing. I don't know. Damn Wallaces. Yeah. Who else got a crazy name that your parents gave you? I would love to know that. There's side chat. What the fuck is Uncle Jim saying? No, you stay, bitch. Wow.
Johnny's Reloading Bench has kind of a unique name. You know what his name is?
Bingo?
Johnny? No, it's...
No. Shannon.
Seriously. Shannon. Hey, with 2 N's or 1 N?
That I don't know.
Yeah.
When's his birthday? That's the real ticket. You got to get the birthday. Then people start questioning things. Why does he want my birthday?
Ordinarily, I wouldn't have said that, but he said it in one of his videos, so it's cool. I bet you can't
No,
guess Uncle
mine-
Jim's
mine-
name.
Mine's pretty weird. Jim's got a cool name. I like Jim's name.
So do I. Well, yeah, that's a good question, Jim. Where is Pat? I know I emailed him.
Yeah, and we need Pat so he can give us some lovely taco footage, so he can make you salivate again. Fucking Pat, man. He says, "I am here live at the taco truck." What a dick. Oh man.
See, lately Jim's chats have been going on during snuggle time with the wife, so I haven't been going to Jim's things. And then you sent the text saying what happened, and I was like, I don't know. I was hoping you'd do this. And he's muted. Talking to a wall. Everybody's muted but me. I'm talking to the wall.
I listen to you. Stop being so dramatic. Puff puff give, man. Puff puff give. Oh man. Yeah. So, hey, did your family settled in Wisconsin, or did they ended up starting in New York and then working their way down to Wisconsin?
The upper peninsula of Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, up north.
Where it's fucking freezing.
Where my brother lives, way up at the tit
All the way up
end
island thing?
of upper Michigan.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's technically an island. He gets an average of 12 feet of snow a year.
Yeah, fuck that. I couldn't do that.
Right. No.
You know, so I mean, technically, the Great Lakes. I mean, those things are so massive; they actually get waves, man. Like, wow.
Yeah, even rivers get waves too. Everything gets a wave.
No, but I just
I can
thought.
have a cup of water and have a wave.
I just thought, maybe a big lake like that wouldn't create such huge waves, but I mean, some of these waves are freaking huge for a lake. I'm like, holy fuck! I know it's a huge one, but kind of threw me off that it was. They got big old swells coming through. You're like, whoa.
Yeah, it's all that open area for wind to come across. That's what does it.
Oh, okay. I know you guys had a big deal with the fucking Asian carp trying to go into the Great Lakes, because I heard that would kill all your fucking fish. That would suck.
I don't think the carp is such a big deal as the mollusk things they have. Razor edge mollusk or something.
Huh. Interesting.
What the hell is Jim doing? Is he just gonna sit there and piss and moan? Yeah, my butt hurts. Oh my god. Tin Man got Meg on his channel. Why can't I?
I sent him an invite, bro. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's doing the Saturday Night Fever dance right now. Staying alive, staying alive. I could just see that. I could just see that.
Okay, you're naked. Woo! We've all been naked. Woo!
Yeah. And another thing that's crazy about freaking Michigan, man, that weather is so OCD over there. Like, it could be nice and sunny, like at the start of the morning. By the time you're at the end of the day, you got snow on the ground. I'm like, what the hell?
Yes.
Is it like that in Wisconsin too, or no?
It's not as dramatic, but yeah, it does that. We'll get start up sunny, then rain, then snow by night. It's happened.
That's crazy.
I think the biggest swing I've seen in one day is Like you wake up and it's 30, and then it got up to like 70, and then at night it dropped back down to 30. I think that's the biggest swing I've seen.
Man, you get sick to that shit, man.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking, that's crazy.
And you take your Excedrin in the morning when you know it's coming.
Oh, is that why we don't see any Excedrin in the West Coast? Because everybody in the Midwest took it.
Yeah, we hoard that shit. No, Jag, they didn't summon me. I was peeping from the side, and I was like, screw it, I'm going. Nobody asked for me. I just show up. Oh God.
Wow, what a masterpiece of shirt.
It rubs the lotion on its skin. It does whatever it's told.
Oh my God.
I'm trying not to stay muted, but I got my dryer going in the background and it is stupid loud.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that shit is loud. What the hell are you drying, man?
It's the thing from my kid's bathtub, the thing that clips on. It's got the plastic clips on it, and they're just banging around in there.
Do you have a clothesline in your basement? That would save you a headache.
Where is Uncle Jim at?
He's naked.
I'd like to see him give you a hard time, bro.
He can do whatever he wants to, but it's not going to work.
You know, Uncle Jim gets upset if you don't watch his videos.
Well,
I work, bro. I mean, what do you want?
right. It's like I have a life. I don't have a mountaintop to just sit and dwell and watch others and hope they watch me. I go outside and I enjoy things. Outside, multi-state trips. You can't hold me down. You can't do it.
Not gonna do it.
Next weekend, I'm going up north with the wife. We're going to do some lawn care and cleaning up north. And then in August is our 20th anniversary. We're going to spend a week up there.
Oh, so you cut the weeds before you go there. Sweet.
Yeah, we're gonna go up there and get all the cleaning and mowing done before you show up, and we can just relax.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's been mowed yet, and that's about knee-high grass.
You probably got like a jungle in the back. Better get
It's kind of thin. It doesn't really get thick. It gets tall, but it's thin.
your
Like grass growing in sand type deal.
Yeah, that's another thing that threw me off when I went to Wisconsin, bro. Your freaking dirt's got like sand on it. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Where in Wisconsin did you go?
Fort McCoy.
Oh, that's a little different. There's a lot of rocky area around here. A lot of granite.
Really? Granite, huh? Wow. So do they mine a lot of that granite to use for houses and stuff like that, or what?
I don't really think so. I think we just deal with it being everywhere. I think some of it's used for shingle materials. And I think a bunch of it's like monument headstones and shit.
Yeah, that makes sense because I think a lot of the headstones for the National Cemetery, they all come from that area.
No, we don't have white stone. We don't have the limestone stuff.
Oh, okay.
But mostly red granite.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
You can come on, Jim. You got an invite.
Come on in.
You can see my Momo cycle. It's bigger than yours.
Yeah, motorcycle.
Momo cycle.
Hey, you don't have a snow blower like Uncle Jim has one, right?
Not here.
He's got the
The tractor one?
the Snow Sucker 2000.
Yeah, mine's not here. I got that here. Just a walk behind. And I don't know if you can see it outside the garage is my skid steer. And behind the motorcycle, right back there, is my attachment for the snowblower to put on the skid steer.
How many feet of snow you get over there?
Oh, we probably only get like 4 feet maybe a year.
Oh, really? That's it?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh, okay. Well,
But it'd be like 3 inches here, 5 inches there. You wait a month, it's 2 more inches, and then late March you get 2 feet in one sitting.
Oh, wow.
That's the annoying one.
Damn, 2 feet worth of snow? That's ridiculous.
It's not fun, but having a 50 horsepower shovel helps.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. How bad are the bugs over there in the summer?
Can you see them?
Pretty bad.
Can you see them?
I can't see them. I'm asking.
Can you see them?
No.
It's not bad.
But I can barely see it.
It's not bad. I actually for this summer it's been pretty good. I stocked up on bug spray, but I haven't had to use any.
I live within walking distance to the Mississippi River. It sucks. The shad flies are horrible. The caddis flies are horrible. Gnats are terrible. Yeah.
Wow, that sucks, bro. Ugh. Wow.
Well, yeah, up north, the creek that goes to our land up north. Oh my fuck, Jesus! Trying to work down by the river. Oh, like I wear my hoodie like this. You know, I'm like this trying to work in the river, and and then you learn how to breathe through your teeth.
Trying to be like Kenny and shit. Oh no, you killed Kenny. Yeah, that's some fucked up miserable shit. I would hate that. So, what kind of flies you say you got over there, Tin Man?
The ones are shad flies. They're a longer fly with two little antenna things sticking out of their butts, and they have really big back wings.
Oh, we call
Oh.
those mayflies up here.
Okay. Well, those get so bad on the bridges that they have to shut the bridges down because when they coat the bridges, they're like ice. And we've had motorcycle accidents and people get killed because of the shad flies. And they have a lot of times they'll take the snow plows and plow the bridge just so cars can drive on it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. And they smell terrible.
Oh, you know what's really bad too? I remember when I used to live in Texas, man, and the crickets would come out, and then they mate, and I mean we're talking like thousands of fucking crickets, and some way somehow after the male mates they die. So you got all these dead fucking crickets everywhere, and they fucking stink, bro. Oh my god, it's just horrible. Um, Had to clean all that shit up because they usually were all up in the area where we had all our tanks and the Bradleys and stuff like that. Oh, fucking shit stunk. It stunk like rotten fucking shrimp. That's how it smelled like. And like if you didn't pick that shit up before it got bad, it was stunk even more. So as soon as we started seeing like piles of dead crickets, we fucking like sweep all that shit out because if not, it would stink. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I guess go to sleep, man. I didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm gonna drown myself in NyQuil. Hopefully, I'll feel better tomorrow.
Oh, that'd be good. Get better.
All right,
Yeah.
man.
All right, guys.
Thanks for stopping by, dude. Appreciate it. I know it was boring. Sorry, but it was good
it's
talking
good.
to you.
Definitely.
Only
Good.
if Jim was here.
I know. Great night.
All right, you too, Mario. Take care.
Yep.
And then there were two. Uncle Jim, come out. Come out. When's the last time you talked to me?
He don't love me. It's weird talking to my helmet.
Got a 5-pounder, baby. I saw this come in stock a while back, and I was like, "Yep, I'm getting that." Mm-hmm.
And how much those cost?
I think this one was like 120 something shipped. It wasn't too bad.
That's not bad.
Maybe it was like 130. I can't remember, to be honest.
And that's with the hazmat?
Yeah. Maybe 140. I honestly don't remember. I can look. Give me a minute.
You don't have to.
Let me know if the dryer noise gets too intense. I'll mute again. It's pretty annoying.
Well, I could turn my heater on.
I mean, if you want to. We'll call it the annoying chat.
How's that one?
I can't hear it over my dryer.
No, I can't hear you. That's one. See, my garage isn't attached to my house. So I put in a house furnace in my garage.
Nice. Oh, it's badass.
And then I put a switch on the side so I can just turn the blower on.
I like that. It's a good idea.
So in the winter, when I park my skid steer inside, I can come out, turn on the thermostat, make it 60 degrees in here, and then come out and start up, and everything's warm.
You don't have a remote start on that thing yet?
On the skid steer?
Yeah.
No,
Why not?
because the battery likes to die when it doesn't get used for 3 months.
Put remote start on your skid loader.
Well, I had to move it today because I had to park the wife's car on the other side of the driveway so I could get to the other wheel, and I had to move the skid steer to the other side of the driveway where the car was, but the battery was dead. I had to charge the battery. Super awesome.
A job delay.
But
Right, Uncle Jim?
it's a lot easier to charge a battery when it's 70 degrees outside, not when it's 12.
Right. A lot more pleasurable. Man, using this thing is nice, but it's a pain in the ass having to clean it out all the time.
What are you using?
It's the RCBS automatic powder thrower. Every time you're done using it, you got to clean the powder out. Otherwise, you forget what's in there. Then you mix powder up, and then you're going to have a bad time.
Is that your first electric powder dispenser?
Yep. Yeah, I bought this, man, 3 or 4 years ago. Still works.
Right, but
Oops. Not anymore.
and that's that.
That was just a pan. No big deal. Oh, Pat has been doing quite a bit of 3D printing.
Uh-huh.
Did you see his videos?
No, I haven't seen any videos from him.
He just did one that he had gotten it up and going because he was having issues with his print sticking to his print bed. So I sent him the flex plate.
Mm-hmm.
He got that on. That fixed it with the PEI. And then
I
he
saw
was printing.
something about that somewhere. Or he thanked you on a live stream. I don't remember.
Yeah, and then I think he was printing. He was printing on his front porch last weekend, I think, outside. I was like, okay, it's kind of weird, but hey, whatever, it works.
Hey, if it's always 90 degrees, why not?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I guess in our environment, it gets down to like 0 degrees outside. We got to be careful about where we print at. But if it's always hot there, shit, go for it.
Yeah. You have to worry about the breeze.
Yeah, so do I with that stupid heater down here. Who else is lurking? That's a good question. Who else we got here? Jay Peterman. I've seen a lot of Uncle Jim. We got 8 people watching. Booze and Bullets, Jag1.
I'm probably one. I got this chat up on a different window.
How many times you forgot to close the drain on that? I've almost done it a bunch of times, but right before I go to put powder in, I go, wait a second, and then I check it, and I usually catch myself. But yeah, I'm sure it's coming because I'm a dumbass, and I'll do it.
I think I've done it once, and then you learn real quick.
Yep.
Like you almost want to put a flag on the knob so it's always pointing up.
It's not a
when it's
bad idea.
closed.
That's like a mailbox. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
3D print something. I'm sure you can.
It's actually a pretty good idea. A little indicator flag.
Or have it so when it's open, the flag is over your fucking keypad.
Yeah, baby. Oh, that's a good sound. So this is the Lee 175 grain truncated cone that I got. CW Longshot sent me a freaking smorgasbord of bullets, and I'm loading some up because we're going to the range tomorrow. I had to seat this one a little bit deep to get it to pass the plunk test. I think I'm at, this one's at 1.245.
On a 10?
Yeah. I think, that almost sounds like it could go out a little bit longer, but
Yeah, I was gonna say what it doesn't matter what your overall is, what's your ogive at. I don't reload though, so don't listen to me.
right. And then every bullet's got a different ogive, but like I said, my barrel's been reamed and throated, so I should be able to seat this thing out a freaking mile if I want to.
Right, you might get out. Oh, Thorzax. Hi, Thorzax.
Dave, what's going on, dude? I sent you an email if you want to hop on. Hell yeah. Good to see you.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I apologize in advance about my noisy dryer in the background. It should turn off in about an hour.
It's not that bad, Kurt. Don't worry about it. All you hear is a once in a while.
Probably worse for me than it is for you guys.
You're right.
Yeah, baby.
That right there is louder than the dryer.
That's good. That's the noise we like to hear. Now let's check this guy. Oh, yeah. This is a hollow point that CW sent me. It's a round nose hollow point, and this is that chrome colored powder coat. Pretty cool looking. This one, 1.250. The first bullet, I put 7.5 grains of Alliant Power Pistol in. These hollow points, I put 8 grains of Power Pistol in. Because that's what the book told me to do.
For cast bullets?
Yes.
What book are you using for cast bullets?
The Lyman Cast Bullet Manual.
I got one of them. That was the first book I bought, and then I realized it was a bad first book to buy.
Yeah, because you don't cast bullets.
Yeah,
But you have a lot of friends that do, so it's not a bad investment.
but it was the first one. I wanted to learn stuff before actually buying stuff.
Right?
And then I quickly realized this was a bad investment.
Not a bad investment. More low data is always good. Yes. All right. Good stuff. Now, this guy. That one's a little sticky for some reason. I must not have had my crimp set up right. Yeah, still a little sticky. That's weird. But these are fine. That's the dummy round. This is a good one.
Maybe you should have tumbled that primer.
Yeah, I didn't do this batch. I probably should have. You're right. Wet tumbling primers is the best way to get your standard deviations lower.
Right.
It's laid
Even
up.
better
proper
when you
turning
leave the
thing.
pins in there.
That would be the best firecracker. Maybe.
Hey, you
I've
make some wax loads with just fucking stainless steel pins in it.
Yep. The Lee Perfect Powder Measure. I put a label on which direction. Oh yeah, I've almost done that before too. I've picked it up out of the brass body on mine, and I realized it like right at the last second, and I shoved it back down real quick. I was like, shit, is that on or off? But yeah, that one you have to turn it so it shuts off the flow, and then you can pick it up out of the body. And if you don't turn it off, you're just gonna pour powder everywhere. All right. So watch your crimp. Yeah, you want feeding. However, that first bit of entrance, the bullet in the lens, is where the accuracy is. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't over crimp these because I know these headspace off of the case mouth, so I try to do as little crimp as I possibly can. And this thing has a pretty deep headspace, anyways, from what I was told by the guy who ringed my chamber. He's like, yeah, this thing headspace is pretty deep, and actually, you can probably see it. The case actually sits slightly below the hood of the barrel, just a little bit. So yeah, it's got a deeper headspace on it. But it is what it is. All right. Trying to see how much 10 millimeter I've even got loaded up. I don't know. I'm going to turn my camera off for a second and reassemble this firearm. YouTube does not like when you do that live.
See, I got this whole I don't play with guns thing, so I'm safe.
You know, I just got off of YouTube jail today. Or
Yeah,
no,
you said
what's
something
today?
about
Saturday? So yeah, I got a strike on Sunday. So the fact that I can even go live right now, they said I was off for 7 days. I don't know. They let me go live though, so I said, screw it.
Maybe it's Chinese sevens.
Maybe it's what?
Maybe it's a Chinese 7. Where it's only really like 5 in normal people time.
Right.
They gave you a business week and they're like, oh, that's fine.
Yeah, he only casted a few bullets. We'll give him. If I can remember how to put this recoil spring back in without seriously injuring myself.
Is that a captured spring or?
Nope. Oh God, it's loose. Oh God.
Does that gun have the barrel nut like a normal 1911 or?
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a regular barrel bushing. I know yours has that tool, right?
No, there's no tool. It's a paper clip.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I was referring to.
I kind of wish it had the bushing, but
All right, we're good.
that was also a bad choice of a gun to get.
I don't think so. I think those Rock Islands are really nice, man.
Well, it's a nice gun, but I was going for
The way they take down
round. I could get for a rifle with.
I think you made the right choice. Shit, you can get a little TNW Arrow survival rifle where you can take the barrel off and put it in your backpack. Shit like that. They make some cool ones. And it's pretty sweet out of a pistol too.
Yeah.
All right, so that's back together. Pay attention to the side chat now.
But when it comes to a bear, I'd rather have the 10 versus a 22
For sure.
because that's what I was carrying before was a 22.
Well, if
Sure,
you
it
mag
held
dump, if
15
you
rounds,
mag
but-
dump, it might do something.
Yeah, it held 15 rounds, but
Spilling a bunch of shotgun shot. I've never done that. No, Hobbies has that TNW 9mm. He loves it.
what's the TN? Is that the one you put the actual pistol lower in?
I'm not exactly sure how they go together or how they operate, but that's the one. I think you can pick them up for. I don't remember how much they were. They weren't bad though. They weren't as cheap as a High Point, but they look like they're pretty cool. I think they have pistols and rifles both, if I'm remember correctly. It's like all the TNW arrow, like arrow.
Yeah, I'm
precision.
looking at it.
Yeah.
No, that's a normal gun. Okay. I was thinking of fuck, what was it? Let me find it. I got the internet. My job gave me the internet.
Yes, sir. What would we do without it? I wouldn't have half of the demented friends that I have without it.
I get more work done.
Yeah, me too. Well, until I run into an issue and I got to figure it out. It's quicker just to Google shit and learn the answer.
Yes. All right. What is it? A mech tech.
A what?
A mech tech.
Never heard of it.
Share screen. Share screen.
Will it let you do it?
Is it letting me do it?
Yeah, hang on. I got to click on it.
All right. This little thing right here. Oh, come on. Take your frame. Depending, do you have a built-in feed ramp or a?
Mine's a ramped barrel.
So it has that? Yeah, okay. So is mine.
Yep.
But you put that in the bottom of the barrel.
No
So
shit.
it uses your firing group. You can buy this and have it delivered right to your door.
That is pretty badass. And I think that's actually the gun I have right there. Yep, that's it. Oh, that one looks like it's a Commander. I don't know if that's a full-size one or not.
I couldn't tell you.
That's the same gun I have. That's funny.
But they have those 5 calibers there.
That's pretty badass.
If you have the feed ramp, I think you need this.
The Parablock.
Yeah, because you take your barrel off
Uh-huh.
and you put your grip into that, but it still needs a ramp, so you have to order that too.
Gotcha.
And it's like a magnet or something that goes in there.
Still, if that works and it's reliable, that's pretty badass.
And
What's
we
that
can
cost?
go. Well, it depends on how many accessories you want. Here, starting at $465.
No shit.
I feel that was the best option I found.
Mech Tech, huh?
Mm-hmm. I just did a Google search of 1911 rifle. That's what I just did.
Dude, you can get a 10 millimeter cooking out of that thing.
Right.
Damn.
And you could load it hot too.
Well, it depends on your barrel.
Well,
You
it,
gotta
it
fully-
comes with
fully
the barrel.
supported.
It comes with a barrel.
Right, but the ignition takes place in your 1911 barrel in that chamber. So you gotta, if you don't have a fully support, what?
No, it has a barrel. You take your barrel off. You put your
Oh,
grip
you don't put your, okay. I thought you were saying you put your 1911 barrel in that thing.
No, you take your barrel off. If your barrel has the ramped part, you have to have that.
Right.
Yeah,
Huh.
it has a barrel, so you could load hot rounds. You
Nice.
do like a 10 millimeter plus P plus senior.
We better stop talking about this because you're about to cost me some money. Money that I don't have right now.
Right, I don't have money either.
Yeah.
I've had that gun for almost 2 years, and I still know where to get a rifle for it. And that's the last gun I bought. And I
Yep.
didn't even buy it.
That's right. We went in on that for you.
Yeah. I recently cleaned off my computer desk. You noticed the text that I found my magazine?
Oh yeah. I remember that because you had
Yeah,
you had that Wilson Combat mag, right?
I bought it in Utah, and it just disappeared on me. I was
Okay.
cleaning off my computer desk, and there it was. And I was cleaning off the computer desk. I found the list of people that contributed to that pistol,
And how much they love you.
and I'm pretty sure 2 of them are dead.
Who would that be? Willie and
I think Treen was one of them.
oh yeah, it could be.
I think he was. Jim would know. He set it up.
Yep. How long ago has that been now? 3 years?
I think it's 2. I think it's getting close to 2.
I love that video. You going to Semino's. That lady's accent kills me. Talking to her, and she just goes, okay.
So I walked in like, "Do you mind being filmed?" She's like, "No, why?" I'm like, "Because I have a camera running." Okay.
I want to go back and watch that.
She was nice about it. But it's because of that video and you guys putting money towards that. Every time I walk in, she remembers me.
Did you ever send her the link to the YouTube video or show it to her?
No.
Hmm.
No.
Kenny.
I did stumble
Kenny's
across
here.
a bunch of business cards for Semino's. But I haven't been there in like a year because it doesn't pay to go looking for reloading stuff.
Right.
Oh, Kenny's out there too.
Kenny, you want in on this? Using my super childish powder measure stand that a 4-year-old could build. Editing a video and stuff just pop up. Oh, dude, I would be casting, but I just got out of YouTube jail, so I got to be a good boy for a couple months. Yeah, A+ wood shop, great. I got some MDF and some 2x4s. I used what I had. Oh, that's not enough powder.
I'm a killer.
Vanessa Kitty popped in too.
Oh, Miss Kitty. Oh, hi.
I forgot what I'm even loading these at anymore. 8.3 grains, maybe.
7.
Yep, 8.3.
Or 8.3. Anywhere in between.
I can't remember breakfast, but I can remember what I load all my ammo to. Isn't that funny?
Well, do you load more than you eat?
I definitely don't.
Oh,
Look at that, 8.3. You're right on the money.
right on the money. Like fucking magic.
Yes. See if we can do it again. Damn. Calling that good. Turn that off. I'm done with you.
Well, I taught a guy how to reload.
Sean or somebody different?
A different friend.
Hell
I hooked him up. I gave him a list of all the things to buy, and he bought everything. He built himself a bench. He mounted everything. And I went over. I gave him like a 6 hour.
Was that when he loaded 2232 light?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was like a 6 hour hands-on tutorial. Me trying
Good
not to get
time.
mauled by his German Shepherds.
Dude, I wish I would have had somebody close to me that taught me how to reload. I had to watch videos and read books and stuff, do it the old-fashioned way. Kenny, I'll get with you, man. I'll call you tomorrow. Got Kitty. A rainbow banner. I'm surprised I don't have that already. All right. Let's charge some cases up. Hopefully I have enough bullets. That would suck if I didn't.
Well, you tumble those primers, that adds like 4,000 feet per second.
You know, I need to do some work to this 1911 too, because this thing will throw brass like 40 feet, no joke.
So, like mine was.
Yeah. I'll lose 2 or 3 pieces of brass every time I shoot it, and it pisses me off because this is all brand new Starline brass.
You need a stiffer spring then, huh?
I
Do
need
you happen
something.
to know what pound spring it is?
I have no idea. Whatever is stock on a Springfield Ronin.
See, what I did with Rock Island is I emailed them and I said, okay, I got this nice fancy new gun, but it ejects my brass so far, it's like a marathon to go get each piece. And they sent me a new spring.
And they did?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's good stuff. Just like that, 50 cases charged. I guess not 50. That's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30 cases.
I can't do that.
What?
I don't have trust in anything like that.
Yeah, this isn't a full power load, so I'm good with it. If it's a little high, I'm good. If it's a little low, I'm good.
I don't even trust calipers.
Trust no one. Tap, tap, taparoo. Good to go. I'm missing the side chat. We'll probably have an 18-pound. Good powders throw tits. Sending a sick the old brother. Package will smell like Lysol. Just getting over the coup for the third time. Damn, Kenny, you got COVID again? Holy shit. How's the family holding up?
Good reason to be out in the shop, quarantine himself.
That's not a bad idea.
Honey, I can't take care of the daughters.
Oh shit. When I had it, the wife was pregnant with Mila, and then I think so Jordan would have been, she had just turned 1, so she was like a year and 3 months. All three of us had it, and it sucked, but it wasn't terrible. Not like a bad cold.
Yeah, I wouldn't know if I had it or not.
The worst part was every time I sneezed, the muscles in my back, it felt like I was being stabbed by like 1,000 needles at the same time. It was super weird. I've never had that in my life, but it went away when COVID went away.
Yeah,
That was
never had
life.
that one.
Yeah, I hadn't either, and it sucked. Every time I felt a sneeze coming, I was like, shit.
And my
Daughter kept
wife, every
asking for
time they
hugs.
have those get free COVID tests through the mail thing, bam, she's got them on order.
Yeah.
And then she gets a little sniffle and she fucking uses one of those tests. Well, it was negative again.
We had a guy
Like,
at work
okay,
that
honey.
was like that. He was off work all the time because he thought he had COVID, and he never had it. He got tested like 14 times.
Yeah. Every time, she's 4 days late with her period, it's like she has to take a test. I'm like, honey, you'll find out. You don't need a test. You'll find out.
Say maybe you're knocked up.
Yeah, you'll find out. Either you are or you're not. You're going to know. I don't need to pay $20 for you to find this out. I can say this. I'm in the garage. She's
Right.
far away.
I don't think we're not gonna have to worry about that for a while. We got the birth control going on. No more babies for a while.
One was plenty.
Yeah, and he turned out pretty good. He's doing some good stuff.
I wouldn't know. I never see him.
Well, he went on that trip for the honor roll or whatever. So that's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
and he didn't take any pictures. He was carrying a camera with him the entire time. Not one picture.
Well, maybe he's just one of those people like me that I'd rather experience it and enjoy the experience instead of trying to photograph everything. You know what I mean? Just
But not even
experience.
one. Just one. One would have been cool.
Well, there was
I
a
know,
picture.
Washington
No, that was.
Monument.
I thought there was a picture of him and your wife, and no, maybe that wasn't on the trip. That was at his graduation, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But one of his teachers took a picture of him on a lobster boat or something.
Yeah.
And that teacher happened to go to my wife's work, and she's like, "Oh, I took a picture," and she sent it to my wife. So we have one picture of him with like a lobster, and he's like, eh.
Oh well.
And he came back. He's like, as soon as I'm old enough, I'm moving out of Wisconsin.
Why?
I don't know. He was afraid to be on a bus going through Ohio, but he wants to leave Wisconsin, I guess.
I would live in Wisconsin.
Huh?
I would live in Wisconsin.
I would too.
Hell
I'd rather be farther north, though.
Why is that?
Because I like being in the middle of nowhere.
I hear that.
My wife grew up in town, you know, a neighborhood, people everywhere, sidewalks and everything. I grew up rural nowhere. And my first few nights sleeping in town, it was like I couldn't sleep because I could hear cars. And that was annoying.
It's different for sure. I grew up on a farm and then moved into town when I was like 12. So yeah, it sucks, man. I miss being out there.
Yeah, so once again, I'm kind of off a little bit. I'm close to town, but I'm out of town. Like I have been sitting here with the garage door open. You could probably hear every car going by, and there's probably only been maybe a dozen since I came on here.
Yep. I would like that. And yeah, you can shoot out your backyard, can't you?
Yep.
That's badass, man. I'm so jealous.
Usually in the winter, though, because they grow ginseng around me. And I have no idea when there's people back there in the woods.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
Duck and cover.
Ginseng.
Plus, I don't have a water bill. That's nice.
Yep.
I just have to worry about my water.
And your septic.
Yeah, just had that worked on.
Yep. I passed up on a house that was on 5 acres out on the gravel road, and I wish I wouldn't have. But man, it wasn't much bigger than this house, and it didn't have a garage, and it just needed a ton of work. So I was like, nah.
Well, it's 5 acres. You could have built a garage.
Right. But I would have wanted an attached garage, which I guess I could have made that happen. But that's just more. I don't want to dick around with having to work on houses. I've had to do too much to this house. I'm over it.
But
Maybe
your sweat equity, you could probably exchange for a comparable house with land.
I could cash in pretty good right now, but you're going to overpay for a house right now. I mean,
Right now,
you're
yeah.
screwed either way, so I'm just going to stick it out.
My parents have accepted an offer for their second house,
Mm-hmm.
which it's at that point where they just want to get rid of it, so they're selling it cheap. But that's in the middle of town. It's got a nice 2-car garage. It's a double wide prefab, but it's where they get 12 feet of snow, and it's got a normal pitch roof, so you have to shovel the roof. Yeah. No.
That sucks.
Right. So it's get rid of it before it snows again.
Yep, pretty much. Hopefully to some southerner that doesn't know anything about it.
I think they're the people that are trying to buy it right now. They just flip houses.
Mm-hmm.
So if they get it cheap enough, they just might. Bloop, bloop.
Yep.
But still, I won't have to worry about going up there and having to shovel off a roof.
That would be nice. Yeah, screw all that. 12 foot of snow, climbing a ladder. Mm-mm. Once you get a metal roof, it wouldn't be too bad. I mean, once it goes, it'll all go.
My brother said every time it hit like 40 inches, he went up there and shoveled it.
Damn.
Right. No, I'll pass. Thank you very much. But it has like a 6-car size 2-car garage.
Hell yeah.
It's like 40 by 40. And it's a prefab house. So they built the garage before the house. The main is in the garage. and it
The
has a
what?
breaker for the house.
That's kind of weird.
That's funny though, because you could literally tear down the house and just unplug it.
Yeah.
The house was a sub panel.
All right, let's see how close we are in this overall length. As soon as I get done loading these, I'll probably wrap it up, head to bed. I had to work today. Yeah, I know. I worked last night too, and I got up this morning and went in.
Yes, Kenny, it's me. I'm Mig. Thank you. You're welcome.
That's Mr. Mig. He wants to know why you look different. It's because you shaved your beard.
No, this is normal.
I think he's used to seeing the Paul Tuttle chops.
Oh. Well, he didn't see the whole clean shaven. That was a good joke.
Yep, that was weird. There we go, 1.260. Oops. This Hornady seating die is really weird. I'll show it to you in a second. It's a goofy die. I don't really care for it that much.
Well, what's your normal go-to die sets? What
Lee
brand?
or Dylan, depending on what I'm loading on. So this part is where you adjust the crimp. This ring up here, this is the lock ring for that. So it seats and crimps in one step. I have that backed out because I'm shooting cast bullets. And then up here,
Okay.
This is where your seater adjusts. There's the lock ring here too. So it's got 2 lock rings on it. But what's cool is it has this little sleeve down here that kind of helps center your bullet and guide it up in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a good deal on this die set, so I went with Hornady. They're decent. I like their expander.
See, one thing, I think Hornady dies are longer, just in general.
Compared to
Because
Lee's,
I tried
yeah, I
putting-
think so.
I tried putting Lee pistol dies in my lock and load, and they're just so short. I can't put the lock nut on it because I have no more thread.
So what you do there is you thread it through to where you need it, and then put the lock ring on the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I would have to do.
Yeah.
But the lock and load's got the quick change.
Oh
And if you
shit,
put
that's
the
right.
lock ring on the bottom, it's not gonna come out.
Yep. I got the same issue on my Dillon. I can use Lee dies on my Dillon tool heads, but like I said, you got to put that stupid lock ring on the bottom. So I just Dillon dies are longer
you'd
too.
almost have to put the die in right where you want it and then pin it in place.
Yep. Then never be able to adjust it.
Yeah. And hope it doesn't go bad.
Stake your die.
I suppose you could drill in through the side of your head on a Dillon and you put a set screw.
And have to pull your tool head
Yeah.
off every time you want to make an adjustment.
Yeah. Well, you could.
Wouldn't be so bad. Absolutely despise Hornady dies. They've been the worst fitment, full length dies, and pain in the ass bullet seating dies. Yeah, I can see that. Stupid decapping pin expander ball always strips out. So Kenny's not a fan.
I think all I have are Lee dies, and I have an RCBS die, I think.
I like the RCBS set for 300 Blackout.
Well, I only bought it because it was the only die set with that caliber that I could find anywhere.
What caliber was that?
35 Winchester.
Okay.
Not 35-25. It's just plain 35.
I know nothing about that caliber.
Yeah, because they stopped making it in 1908.
Nice.
Right, so that die set, it was a 2 die set, and I think that was $90-$100.
Damn.
But that's for one of those calibers. If you want to buy the bullets, that's $90 to $100 for 5.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and they use a 3040 Krag brass.
So not cheap brass.
Right. And it's for my father-in-law's gun, and he had 4 or 5 original boxes of ammo.
Mm-hmm.
So I fired a box of ammo, then I reloaded a box of ammo.
Is that all you
So
shot it?
I at least had brass. He hadn't shot it for 20 years, and he didn't know if there was he didn't know if there was ammo in it or not. He couldn't open the lever; it wouldn't open.
Oh shit.
So I had to figure that out for him. It took me a whole 2 minutes. I found a tip of a screwdriver broken off in the action, and it had like a breech lock that goes down when you lower the lever.
Yeah.
And that was wedged shut, so I just tapped it down and it opened up. I had to get a new hinge pin for the lever and a new firing pin, and it worked.
Hell yeah.
Fucking A. I got a video of me in the backyard shooting that one. The wife filming it.
I might have seen that one.
Yeah, I'm wearing a bright blue hoodie in the backyard.
I have to go back and look. That was probably I think I spent a couple days going through all your super old videos and watched a bunch.
Well, they're all getting super old because I haven't put any on lately.
Yeah. Like your video of 1 hour of rain.
No, I think it was like 15 minutes.
Was it?
I think so. But yeah, I think Chico loved that one. He said he watched the whole thing expecting something to happen.
Rain, just rain, nothing else.
All right, Jim, what die set and what obsolete gun do you have? Yeah, you're right. It's the one she said it was loud. That's the rifle I had to fix and then reload for.
I used that video to put my daughter to sleep. The rain video.
Hey, if it works. I was hoping there'd be more lightning and thunder. That'd be cool. Plus, I was testing out my fancy microphone. It was fancy at the time.
I think I'm going to start working on designing a brass catcher for pistols. Because I'm getting sick of losing my 10 millimeter brass.
Or you use your light rail.
No, you use your hand.
There you go. Just
So that way, you don't have to worry about strapping it onto a gun that doesn't have a rail. You just strap it to your hand.
oh, or you just shoot with your left hand and cup your right hand over the extractor.
Or just shoot on the left side of your face and have your face catch the brass.
Yeah.
Nah, but thinking about 3D printing the part that goes in the back side of your hand and then using like the nylon Velcro or Velcro strap to go on your hand and kind of make it like contour to the back of your hand and put some neoprene on it so it's comfy. And then have 2 slots for 2 posts to go down. So use like 1/4 inch rod, and make it look kind of like a fish net, and have it go up and be kind of like the Caldwell brass catcher, and then have an adjuster on the back side of that piece that goes on your hand, so you can unscrew it and raise and lower the brass catcher. As far as fore and aft, I don't know what I would do about that. That one I got to figure out, and if I even need it.
How often do you take your gun apart?
How often do I take my gun apart?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Like, have you taken your grips off?
No, not on this one. Not on my new 1911. My old one, yeah.
Say if you took the left grip cover off and you 3D printed a new grip cover that just had a big hoop that came up over the barrel and deflected everything down.
Yeah. What about if I want to use it on my Beretta, though?
Print a different one for the Beretta.
See, that's kind of why I want to design the one that goes around your hand, because that way you ain't got to worry about being gun specific and shit. If it works and it works well, I'll just make a bunch.
Something you can hold at the same time you're holding the gun.
Right. Hence the thing that straps to your hand.
No, not strap onto your hand. That could be weird. That would be weird.
What? What's wrong with strap-ons?
Oh God. I don't know. I don't care what you do in your bedroom.
Getting pegged by 10mm.
30 Remington. All right, Jim. How old is this 30 Remington? What year was this 30 Remington made?
Shoot, the big old sombrero.
Now I gotta look up 35 Winchester. I gotta figure out. I think they stopped making it in the 30s.
Man, it is warm down here. I see you're wearing a sweatshirt.
I always wear a sweatshirt.
Man. I let a buddy of mine borrow that Milwaukee fan that I always use down here, and I wish I had that back.
Yeah, 35 Winchester. They made between 1903 and 1936.
So you can't go to Wally World and find that stuff.
No, you cannot. I think that place in Australia that sells brass, I think they make run on that brass every once in a while.
Is that the same place that makes Pat's Martini Henry brass?
Probably.
I forget what the name of the joint is. All right, that one's done. I just got to crimp them, and I'm done. Hey, my dryer stopped.
.30 Remington, that's what Jim has. And that was made from 1906 to the 1980s. So 74 plus years versus 33. Jim's rare cartridge does not compare.
Does not compute.
Oh, I heard something. I heard a cow.
The invasive species of Wisconsin.
They've been known to be in my yard. I actually had a sheriff tell me once I couldn't shoot a cow in my yard.
You could?
I could not
Oh, why not?
because it wasn't my cow.
But he was coming right at me.
Right. Actually, I was outside with my brother one time. Like, here, come listen to this. Come on. I go out there with a flashlight and I say, here, just shine this direction and start counting. And they were back in my apple orchard. I just started walking back in the woods, and he counted 13 cows running out of my orchard, back across the road. And I have every time it's like 2 a.m. and my doorbell rings, I just open the door and I say, let me guess, a cow. Like, yeah, how'd you know? Yeah. One girl's like, yeah, I hit it.
Ooh,
That sucks.
That would do some damage.
And it got up and walked away, so her Hyundai wasn't the happiest, but I think it was after that one the neighbor finally fixed the fence.
When it became a liability to motorists.
Yeah. Sheriff's showing up and everything. I'm like, man, I can stop him from crossing the road. I just have to have permission. I'm sure after 3 or 4 shots, the neighbor would figure it out pretty quick.
1.260, baby. I remember when I was a little kid and we took a family trip up to Minnesota. I don't remember where, but on the way up there, we stumbled across a vehicle that had hit a moose. And all you could smell was antifreeze, and that moose was laying on top of this car, and the hood was folded in, where they had smoked this thing. I was, holy shit, that's a big animal to hit with a car.
Right, and it's all legs, so when you hit it, you're just knocking its legs out, and it's slamming right down on your hood. Yeah.
Yep. I'll never forget that.
I have yet to encounter one in the wild. I wouldn't be objective to that. I think it would be pretty cool.
Aren't they
but
mean?
I would hope my gun is on my hip too.
Yeah, they're pretty mean, aren't they?
They can be in the rut, I guess.
Okay.
I'm actually more concerned about mama bears.
True that.
I've seen plenty of bears. I haven't seen the moose, but I've seen plenty of bears.
Right. I'll just write a card for those. I'm running out of these Reloaders Network data cards. These are actually pretty awesome.
Well, I know a place you could buy them.
Me too.
I haven't been there in a while.
I haven't either.
That one's been a minute.
Power pistol. CCI. What is today? Almost August.
It's coming. Shit, what's today? My birthday's coming.
7th?
Yep.
Oh boy.
That's a week from today. Woo woo. And then I have next week, the week after, and then a week off of work.
What are you doing on your week off?
I'm going up north.
Hell yeah.
It's me and the wife's 20th anniversary. And I said, honey, what would you like to do? And she said, let's go up north. I was like, sold. Because that's free.
Yeah, you get paid for it too, lucky bastard.
Yeah. I can't imagine having a job where I don't have paid vacation.
It sucks, trust me. No paid vacation, no paid holidays, no nothing.
can't understand. You should look for a different job.
I don't think I'll find one that pays what this one does, that I have 12 years experience at.
Oh yeah, that's a kick in the nuts then.
Yeah,
I think at my job, after I hit 10 years, they're like, well, I'm stuck here now.
pretty
Might
much.
as well make the best of it. Can't just quit now. My wife likes the mortgage payment being made.
Exactly. Yeah, they got hit by the balls with that whole paycheck thing. Tell you what.
Yeah. See, I don't. I get an allowance.
Yeah.
I hear I make money, but I never see it. I just get an allowance. And it's usually just her tip money from the day. But hey, I don't have to worry about paying bills. That's my thing. I don't have to worry about any of that. She just takes it all, takes care of it, and just gives me money when I ask for it.
My wife's pretty good about the bills too. I think the only one I really pay is the mortgage. All
Yeah,
right.
but I pay all the bills.
I mean, I do too. Yeah.
She physically does it, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. This whole one income shit. I make the bacon. She makes the payments.
But I do my wife's job. I get free coffee, so that's a bonus.
Dude, that is a huge perk. That'd be awesome.
Free coffee, yeah.
For sure. And it sounds like it's a fancy coffee joint too, right?
Yeah. It's like a mom and pop type place. And a local coffee, whatever they play, coffee cooker place. I don't know what you call them.
Yeah.
It's a local place that makes the coffee. I just get her boss, the owner, said, if you need coffee, just take it.
Okay.
Yeah. My wife told me she was told that. I'm like, well, I can go on Amazon. I can buy a 55-gallon barrel. We can hook this up.
Yep.
You bring a 1 pound bag home every day, and after a year, we'll be good for a while.
Well, look who it is.
Oh, Pat's here. It's Pat.
All right, Pat. Rocking the cutoff. Pat, are you working? I think I sent you a link too.
Yes, Jim. My wife is a barista at a coffee shop. She gets tip money. And I keep telling her to wear stuff that shows more cleavage and I would get more tips, but she doesn't.
I wish I could let my boobs hang out.
Try to get my wife to make more money.
I wish I could let my boobs hang out for more money, but I don't think my work would tolerate that.
You could try.
Plus, I'm very hairy and I weld. So
I wouldn't try for very long.
Burn hair
Maybe
stink.
just during break time. Just floozy it up. It'll be fine.
All right. I think I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to bed. Going to be up in the morning, do some shooting.
And you just sent a link?
Yeah, it's kind of a dick move, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, Pat says, went shopping with the little woman. When we got home, we watched Queen of Blood with John Saxon and Basil Rathbone. Never heard of it.
No.
Wish I got tip money with all the graffiti I keep cleaning. Yeah, man, removing penises, you ought to get some good gratuity from that. Maybe they'll tip you if you eventually catch the dick bandit.
Set up one of your cameras out by a sign. Wait. Set it in a place where you think they park their car.
It's one of his kids. uh,
At least they're helping with Dad's job security.
yikes, I need to re-wick this thing. Holy shit, that was burnt.
What you put your own wicks in there?
Yeah, I do. I make my own coils too.
I got a thing that has those little sheet type coils.
Oh, the mesh coils.
Yeah, the mesh coils. I got a bunch of cotton. And every time I've tried to do that, it just everything pours out. It's annoying.
Yeah, that's why I can't do tanks. I can never wick them quite right. Either wick them too hard or not wick them enough. But I made my own coils for those too.
But yeah, this tank, right? Oh, camera, right?
That's badass.
It's broken.
Oh, I thought it was a
pieces,
QD.
those should be pressed together.
Oh,
I've tried pressing them together, but
so it's not badass.
right. Like if I push the button that says check coil, I have to push it back together again.
Okay. I
So
thought you had
I
some
need
sort
to
of
either
fancy, quick detached tank.
No, it's not. It's one of those Matchbox cars that when you throw them, they fall apart.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't break as much. Like I go through glass like you wouldn't believe because they just drop it and the glass shatters. But
Yeah.
with this setup, it just. Bloop. But it's not made that way.
Still works. It's all good.
I dropped it enough, it just gave up.
That's kind of why I went with a dripper, because I've dropped this thing 15 times, and it dents it, and that's about all that happens. But I got tired of dripping while I was driving down the highway because it's kind of dangerous. So I got that little squonker thing where I squeeze that bottle and it shoots more juice up through the bottom.
Oh, really? That's neat.
Safer while I drive.
Or a tank.
Yeah, that too. I can never get the tanks right, though. I just gave up.
Oh, man.
And I refuse to buy coils. I just make my own.
Yeah, yeah. Have you been able to buy your materials online for making coils?
Yeah, the wire, they don't have any restrictions on the wire. Shit, I get the wire on Amazon.
Okay.
It's just
That's
Kanthal wire.
I gotta order more flavoring.
I'm getting there too. I had to switch over to apple fritter. I ran out of that raspberry cheesecake stuff. Man, that stuff's awesome.
I bought a bunch of the little bottles in like 8 different flavors, and there's like 3 of them I like, so those are all gone.
Yep.
Like the blueberry cheesecake, the raspberry one you suggested, and
Wasn't there that butter pecan one?
yeah, butter bliss, I think they called it.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think I've just go order 3 big bottles. That should last me a while.
I can't remember
Plus,
how much.
I have my
the big bottles-
plethora of other flavors.
Right. How much were the big bottles even costing? I forget. The small ones were like $5. I think the big ones were like 20 for 120 mils.
I don't remember.
I don't either. I always order, and then as soon as I order, I'll get an email with a coupon code, and I get pissed. So I'm waiting for a coupon code in my email. I think I just got one actually.
I can look up what I paid for the small bottles. There's an app for that.
Yep, I got a coupon code. End of July 10% off. Bitchin'.
Which July?
of this year. I just got the email like 2 days ago.
Oh,
So I should
that's awesome.
probably order some flavorings.
Oh, it doesn't show me my past. Doesn't show me my past purchase.
On the website?
No, my shop app.
Oh. Thought they were banning flavors. Jim, that's the flavorings, like, so you can't go into a gas station and buy flavored juice anymore. You can go into like an actual vape shop and buy them, but they just banned them from selling them at gas stations, like the Juuls and shit like that. You can't buy the flavored ones for those anymore. But you can go online and order all the flavoring you want.
Can't order nicotine though.
Some websites, I think you can. They just use a different delivery method. They don't use
Oh.
USPS or UPS. That was their whole shtick, is that you couldn't send it through UPS or USPS and shit like that. So they use a different carrier and got around that somehow. I can't remember which
So-
website that was.
So they probably charge twice as much just because they have to do that now.
Probably. The shipping's probably a little bit more expensive, but at least you can get it.
I have gone. It only took me three or 4 weeks of trying to go from 12 milliliters to 6.
Hell yeah.
So my 65-year supply of nicotine doubled.
Is now a 130-year supply.
So either I can just go 130 years or I can smoke twice as much.
True that.
Smoke twice as much.
I think I went straight to 3 milligrams when I quit smoking. Somehow.
Well,
I
I,
think I hammered.
I already quit the cigarette, so I didn't care about the nicotine level
Yeah.
because, you know, you could get at whatever strength. And now that I have a gallon of nicotine, like I've had it over a year and I haven't opened it yet. I've been working on a pint bottle.
Me too. Yeah, I think I got a 1 liter bottle of nicotine, and yeah, shit, it's 100 milligrams strength, so I only use
Right.
3 mils for one bottle.
Right. I
That's
think
gonna last me forever.
oh, and I had a bunch of 30 mil bottles, but my mixer thing didn't reach the bottom.
Mm,
So I ordered a bunch of these 20 mil bottles,
there you go.
and this will last me like 4 or 5 days.
Damn, this guy lasts me a week.
Yeah, biggin. See, when you ride a motorcycle all the time, you don't have much for cargo space.
Right. That and you really can't. Do you vape while you ride your bike?
No.
See, I vape the whole way to work, and it's 50 minutes. So
Well, I still got like a 20-minute drive, but
yeah.
I'd rather just have both hands on the bars.
True that.
I suppose if I wanted to, I could make a little chest thing and
I just
But-
put on a lanyard.
run a hose from the tip. Push the button every once in a while. Hot box myself in my helmet.
Right. Can't see shit. Whoa. Wrong button. 30 feet of nichrome. See, I stay away from the fancy, like, nickel chromium wires. Something about heating up chromium and inhaling it just kind of turns me off. I know Kanthal has a little bit of chromium in it too, but not near as much. Vape helmets.
You know, you could probably sell that.
Just get the old World War II gas masks and just convert it
Yeah.
like the stoners used to do.
Yeah.
All right, I think I'm going to end it and go to sleep because I need to go to bed.
All right. Well, I came out here to work on my motorcycle. It hasn't got very far yet. So
That's all right. We had fun, and we're here for moral support.
yeah,
So now that you got the motivation, there you go.
I got it apart. I just got to do wiring now. Yay.
Yay. At least it's
Yay.
only 12 volt or 6, depending on your bike.
No, it's 12. Yeah.
12 volts easier.
But I just
Then
got to
like-
splice in some butt connectors. That's all I got to do.
No big deal.
Yeah. So I think I'm already halfway done.
Well, shit. Thanks for hopping on. Side chat. Thanks for stopping by. I just wanted to load up some ammo and sit here and BS a little bit. Kenny, Uncle Jim, Vanessa Kitty, Jag, Pat, of course. Let's see who else. Who else hung in there? I know Mike was here. Hobbies Hobos. Yep, there he is. All right, guys. Good chatting. Good night. And we will see you maybe next weekend on Uncle Jim's chat if he has the minutes. I'm not sure yet. All right. Take her easy.